See, Saturday, getting ready to bust it up with y'all about Kanye while I try to do something to my hair. What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up with y'all? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap in y'all cities. Y'all come in the building. We about to bust it up. Had this little discussion about Kanye. Because, I just had to do it because everybody else, I gotta put my little funky opinion in on this too. Everybody sees it differently. Just want to put my little funky opinion on it. You feel me? I'll do something to my hair. By the way, if you haven't already, go subscribe to my TikTok page and my other social medias. Go check out my website. I have all organic hair products, shampoos, hair growth oils, conditioners, leave-in conditioners, deep conditioners, anti-age creams, and a slew of other things. I also have spiritual products. I have incense. I have crystal bowls for incense burning. You also can book a reading on a page as well if you like to have a reading done. Yeah, but tap in, y'all. We're gonna have this little discussion about Kanye. Crazy, eh? That's probably not so crazy after all, right? Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? What's good? Alright, y'all, so everybody been seeing what's going on. Kanye. Yay, whatever. He's everywhere. You can't not see him. That's why I'm gonna mention something about it. Everybody saw Drink Champs. Everybody saw all the interviews he's been on and everything. So here's the thing that I'm starting to see that I think everybody's in such an uproar about with Kanye, right? It's like everybody's seeing stuff either black or white, this way or that way. Either they're mad at him or they're really happy about what he's doing. Either they're with him or they're completely against him. It's like, it's really no in between. I'm starting to notice. And I'm seeing that with a lot of stuff that's going on in the world today. Like, there is such thing as a gray area. There are, the lines do get blurred. And the thing is this, you don't have to like the messenger, to appreciate or take heed or get something from the message. You know what I'm saying? And also, the other thing is that you don't have to agree with everything that somebody's saying, to agree with maybe a point or two or three of what they said. If somebody said 10 different things, you can agree with one of the points that they made. You don't have to agree with all 10. And that's what I'm really seeing. Like, the truth is, some of the things that Kanye has been saying, they're not even opinion, they're facts that can be proven. If you just, do the research on it yourself. You don't have to take his word for it. His word is not the gospel. No one's is. And if you don't like him and you don't agree with most of the things he says, does not mean that everything that he says is bogus. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's just not true. You know what I mean? You don't have to agree fully what a person says, and you also can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? What a person says as well. So the thing with Kanye is that the other thing is that everybody's saying like first of all, we gotta deal with the fact that he has been diagnosed with a mental illness. He has been diagnosed with bipolarism, from what I understand, right? So you already know you're dealing with a person who clinically, allegedly, can go from one extreme to the other very, very, very quickly, right? So when we're dealing with somebody who, has those traits, they're always going to be playing two sides of the coin. You got to also remember he's a Gemini, which also intensifies that bipolar expression. But the truth is, though, who doesn't have bipolar traits? Because basically it's just saying that you deal in extremes. One day you might be one extreme, in the next moment or the next day you might be another. It's just that some people can't control it, or some people do it and it's harmful to them, and that's when it becomes, a diagnosis to be, handled clinically. But so you're already dealing with somebody who we already know, has these traits. So you already know he's a polarizing person. He's going to say extreme things, by default. By default, he's going to say extreme stuff. Not to mention, he's I don't care how crazy you say he is, he's nobody's fool. He's not stupid, by far. We're not dealing with no dummy. So he knows what to do to get views. He knows what to do to get clicks. He knows what to do to get attention. Evidently. I mean, he's proven that to us time and time again. So he's mastered that, right? So what's going on is, and I don't know who taught him this, but let me tell y'all something. He done cracked some codes. I don't give a damn what if you agree with some of the stuff he's saying or not. He's cracked some codes, okay? Because the fact that we're all even talking about it, he done cracked code number one. He's the center of attention. He's got our attention. Boom, right there. So what he's doing, and what people don't realize that, and he's not the only person that does it, but he's the person that's right now in everybody's attention. And what he's doing is what they call, he's playing fifth dimensional chess. Okay? And when you're playing fifth dimensional chess, you're playing all games on all levels at the same time, metaphysically. So on a metaphysical level, mentally, you're playing chess, checkers, Monopoly, hide and go seek, the Ouija board, tag. You're playing all the games at one time on a mental level with a whole bunch of different people. And half the time, most of the people don't even realize you're playing that game with them. They're just part of your game. They don't even know it. And this is what he's doing. He's playing what they call fifth dimensional chess. He's doing a lot of different stuff on many, many, many different levels. So that's why it seems like he's so all over the place to a lot of people. But if you really peep game, he knows exactly what he's doing. There's nothing crazy about him. It just seems crazy because he's not crazy. What I say, he's far out. He's far out. He's far out. And he's playing a lot of different games on a lot of different levels. And he even said it, like, this is all a game. He kept saying it, like, this is the game, this is the character I am in, in this game of life, blah, 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 blah. So he knows what he's doing, and he knows what he's talking about. He's trying to play a political game. He's trying to play an industry game. He's trying to play a religion game. He's trying to play a race. He's playing a race game. He's playing a nationality game. He's playing a male-female game. He's playing a game when it comes to his position with his family. He's doing all of this stuff simultaneously at the same damn time, if you peep it. Because as he's like talking about different things, he's bringing up other things and he's like kind of tying them all together. And sometimes it don't even seem like he's tying them together, but these are all the games that he's playing at once, right? And the whole thing about it is, at the end of the day, to the common person that is not rich, that's not in the industry, that's not a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, it's none of this stuff is going to mean anything. It's just entertainment to us, right? Even if you're talking about on a political level, it's all entertainment, because we really don't have a full choice of who leads the country, and we don't have that much choice as people think. Yeah, we vote, but at the end of the day, the electoral college makes the final determination. So, and then it's always like people talking about, different entities messing up the vote. So you don't even know if your vote's truly being counted or not. You just know that they tell you that. So even when it comes to that, like, it's really not something that's going to affect our daily lives, what he's doing specifically. But what can affect you is if you take what he's doing and apply it to your own life, because it's the message, it's not the messenger. You know what I'm saying? What he's doing, he's cracking codes right before everybody's eyes. But everybody is focused on the mundane side of what he's doing. They're focused on like just the surface level of the stuff that he's saying, and that if they agree with it or don't agree with it, or if it's right or if it's wrong, it don't matter. It's the fact that he's doing stuff that is, he's breaking rules and bending the matrix to work for him. And that's the part that a common everyday person can take from this kind of situation and apply it to better their life. Because the truth of the matter is, 9 times out of 10, if you're just like a regular person and you're not in the industry and you're not, in politics, or you're not well connected, or if you're not making millions of dollars, you're not going to meet Kanye. He's not going to ever affect your life. It's just entertainment. The only way it's affecting our lives right now is because we're watching it. And we're watching it for entertainment. It's being put on different platforms for us to, for it to incite emotions and for us to have something to talk about, and it could be just a complete distraction for everything else is going on, because there's so much stuff going on. I mean, if you don't see, like, this shit is in shambles. Like, the state of the world, and this country in particular, it's in shambles. Like, it is in shambles. But we sitting up here talking about old Kanye and saying he crazy and all this other stuff. Like, he probably is crazy, but at this point, who's not? You better be crazy. You in 2022, 2023, and so on and so forth. You better, if you're not crazy, you gonna go real crazy, not being able to keep up with what's going on. You gotta be a little bit of crazy. You gotta be. You have to be. You gotta be, you almost gotta be like on the edge just to deal. So, and I'm not talking about losing your mind, like, but just like crazy and like doing things in an unconventional way, not doing the norm, not living, by every single rule that's made for you. That's what I mean by crazy. And that's why everybody thinks he's crazy, just because he's just not doing the typical thing. And he's not saying what people think he should say. He's saying whatever the hell he wants to say. So that's why that's when you start doing stuff that's not quote unquote the norm, people say that, oh, that person's crazy. Like, they write you off. They write you off like you're crazy. Just because you're not following a rule, they say, oh, you must be crazy. Like, no, ain't nothing crazy about me. It's really crazy to listen to what everybody says and tells you to do all the time. That's crazy. And I tell you one thing, it'll drive you crazy eventually. It will drive you crazy eventually. And that's what I think been going on with Kanye. He have so many different people telling him to do stuff probably over the years, just being the fact that he's in the industry and he's an entertainer and has, like he says, I have so many handlers and different people telling me what to do. He probably just one day said, all right, that's it. I'm freaking snapping. I'm going, like he said, DEFCON 3. And it doesn't even mean a bad thing, but it just sounds so wild. The terminology just sound wild to us because we are so ignorant as a people. We didn't know what it meant, but it just sound wild. You know? It sound wild. Like in Brothers, they would say, what does it mean? I don't know. But it just gets the people going. And he put that clip in his in the song with him and Jay-Z. Ball So Hard. Like, that's exactly what he does. Like, he does things to get the people going. And sometimes people don't even know what really he's talking about. It's just so far left or sounds so unusual because he's doing and saying things that are not the typical things that people would do and say. Because to tell you the truth, I mean, we so brainwashed and so stupid as a whole that we don't really know nothing. As a whole, a lot of people are becoming a little bit more conscious nowadays, but if you think about it, I mean, how much do we really know? Hardly anything. So, you know, like I said, I think the thing to take from all of this, if you're going to take something from it, if you're like paying attention or whatever, like I said, the thing is with Kanye is that he's shaking shit up right now. He's shaking it up, and he don't give a damn at this point about what's going to happen because he like, I got so much money. I already put it out there. Like if something happened to me, they killed me, you know, or unalived me. I don't want to say that on here, you know. So he already kind of put out the disclaimer. They kind of, you know, protect himself to a degree. But everybody's like, oh, you know, they're all worried about what he's talking about as far as religion and nationality and race and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, if you don't believe what he's saying, you shouldn't. Idiot. Why don't you go do the research and find out for yourself who you are and who people claim they are if you don't believe it? Go do the research. I mean, for crying out loud, nowadays you don't even have to read a book. We got Google. We got YouTube. And there'd be a million articles, channels, and videos. And you can get this information easy. You don't gotta believe him. You shouldn't believe him. Because guess what? He didn't believe what people was telling him. That's how he got the information he has. He went and did the research himself and said, hold on, something ain't right. And I'm gonna say something about it. This is how I see it. And I got enough money and I got enough fame and fortune that people gonna listen to me. And now y'all mad. But I don't know what everybody mad for. You know what I'm saying? On the other side of things too, please y'all. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, Kanye's Moses, he's the savior. Like, come on, y'all. Like, cut that out. Like, that kind of mentality in this day and time, if you still thinking like that, you gonna get led to a trash can effing around with people. For real. Because at the end of the day, you gotta save yourself. Because that's what he's doing. He's saving himself out of his situation. I mean, he's not following nobody, honestly. Not nobody alive and living. I mean, he might talk about Jesus and God and all that stuff, but these people are dead. You know, he's going off his own passion. You know? And to be quite honest with you, I don't even think he believes in the stuff that he's saying. I think he's just saying that because not too long ago, he was just telling an interviewer, I'm a God. So how you go from saying you a God to saying that Jesus is God, but you call yourself Jesus, and then you turn around and your old head, your OG is Jay-Z, aka Jigga, aka Jehovah. So he the God, you the Son, you Jesus. Ain't nobody stupid. I peep game, yay. I see what you doing. Like, I see what you doing. Like, and if y'all gotta peep the game too, and everybody's like, oh, why come Jay-Z not saying nothing? I mean, I don't know why nobody else is saying anything that's like in his circle or might, you know, deal with him. But I know why Jay-Z not saying nothing, because he playing the role of Jehovah. And Jehovah don't talk. You gotta to get to him, you gotta get through the sun, right? So they playing out these roles that they've created for themselves. You know, they plan out these roles that they created for themselves. When Kanye named himself Jesus and all that stuff, he basically crucifying himself. He's putting himself on a cross right now. You know, he's letting himself get hung, you know, for the sake of his beliefs. Because he's saying he's trying to save his people, the Jews. Isn't that what Jesus did? Was Jesus not the king of the Jews? I don't remember anywhere where they say Jesus was Christian. So the people that talk about Christianity and all that, saying you're supposed to be following the life of Jesus, that you should be Judah, honestly. But that's neither here or there. That's not none of my business, because I don't subscribe to none of it. But if you want to go off the scriptures, Kanye is playing out that character. Kanye and Jay playing out those characters. So, you know, that's how I see it. That's what I'm seeing. You know? So, I mean, to be honest with you, for him to be a rapper and an entertainer and a black man from Chicago married to a white girl, he's doing way more than you would think he would. Because there's a lot of these rappers out here nowadays, and they are doing absolutely nothing for anybody but causing havoc. Honestly, like, let's keep it a pound. Like, for him to be, you know, considered, I guess, a rapper. I mean, look at these rappers nowadays. What are they doing? They just going along to get along. They are not doing anything productive. They're not doing anything to make you think. They're not doing anything against the grain. They just going along, getting high as hell half the time. So even if they did have a good idea, they probably forget it by the time they think about saying anything about it. No tea, no shade, you know. Everybody has their part. Everybody has their role. But don't get mad at Kanye, because I see him just playing the role that he set out to play. And like I said, he playing fifth dimensional chess on y'all. And a lot of people, they don't know what the hell going on, because a lot of people don't even know how to play third dimensional chess. Spiritually or physically or mentally. So he running amok on y'all. He running circles around a lot of us. Let's just keep it a pound. And it's certain people. They mad. They mad about that. In the elite circles and in the masses, they mad. They mad. I can't get mad at the man, honestly. And I like Kanye, but I'm no fanatic, you know. I like his songs, but like, this is probably the most I ever liked him because of how he moves, and I see what he's doing, you know. And my thing is, if you want to do something, do it. Don't play with it. And he going ham. He told us he was going to go ham. He told us to watch the throne. He told us he was a guy. He told us he was Jesus. So everything he said, he's bringing to fruition. And he's showing y'all how to do it. I mean, how can you get mad at a man making that kind of money from a place like Chicago? He done lost his mama, and I know how that feels because I lost my mom at a young age. You know, and he ain't let that crumble him. You know, he didn't let that make him fold. He kept it moving, you know? He kept it moving. So that's my take on that. I just wanted to come on here as, you know, say what I thought about Kanye, Chad. I just want to come over here and say what I had to say about old Kanye, Chad. And, man, I doubt if they let it happen, but if he become president, baby. Oh my God. If he become president. See, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if him and Kim are officially divorced. I don't think it's official. I think they're just technically separated. I'm not sure. I promise you, if he get close to becoming president, watch how Kim come back. Watch how she come back so she can be the first lady. She a Libra, and I know her. I'm telling you, Kim will come right on back. That might be the reason why he's so gung ho about it, because he want Kim back bad. I don't know what kind of voodoo she put on. I don't know what kind of voodoo. She running around with them black kids. She can't do nothing with them. I mean, in a way, she kind of need him, because she can't do nothing with them kids. Them some black kids she got. They some Chicago black kids for real. So, yeah, if he get close to that White House, you gonna see her sitting right up in there. You gonna see her sitting right up in there. By the time then, she done got her little lawyer degree, so she look like she got some type of class and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? She got some class with her now. But if he become the president, baby, I'm telling you, that's gonna be one hell of a show. That's gonna be better than watching Trump on TV every day. That is gonna be funny as hell. It's gonna be so good. That's gonna be some good TV, y'all. That's gonna be some good. And having Barack as president is one thing. Kanye black ass from Chicago. He gonna be playing his own songs when he come out, and he arrogant. Oh man, they gonna lose their damn minds if that black man get up in there. Somebody that black and crazy and arrogant, them folks gonna lose their minds. They gonna lose it with them black babies and that white wife. I hope he went just for the entertainment. At this point, when it comes to anything that got to do with politics, I'm just there for the entertainment. I think all that crap is bull crap. They don't care if we vote. That's just like some BS to make us feel like we part of something. This stuff is over anyway. It's over, y'all. It is over. The stuff that's going on nowadays, this shit is over. Man, kiss it goodbye. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And Kanye know it. That's why he acting a fool. He like, man, I'm going out with a bang. They gonna know who I am. Or this John collapse, they gonna know who I am. And they probably will put him up in there right at the end, because so they can have somebody blame it on. They like, see, when America fell, look who was in charge. This crazy black man. Yo, I promise y'all. Y'all know how they do? Don't act stupid. You been around, all y'all been around long enough to see how they do. They be doing it. They be doing people dirty and don't care. That's what he been speaking out about. Like certain things I'm not even gonna get in here and say, because they'll end up taking it down. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what he been saying about who control what and what they doing and how they moving. It's the truth. That part don't have nothing to do with him being crazy or no opinion or anything. That's just raw facts. You can look it up yourself. And you know how I was taught is never take nothing for face value. So you never supposed to listen to somebody else or what they say and take that for a fact. Ever. You better go find out for yourself. You better go save yourself. We come here alone. You want to leave here alone. I don't care who said what. I don't care if it's your preacher that said it. I don't care if it's your imam that said it. I don't care if your mama said it. You better go find out for yourself. You got something to do with you and your well-being. You better go find out. And then you can come to a conclusion on your own. That's what freedom is. And when people are controlling the narrative, how can, as a people, you have any type of freedom? That's the whole point he's trying to make. Right? But yeah, y'all. I'm about to jump off of this because I got stuff to do. Again, check out my shop. The link is in my bio. Don't forget to subscribe to my page. The name of my shop is theharryfairyshop.com. Like I said, we have all organic products, vegan. We have hair jellies, leave-in conditioners, deep conditioners, hair growth conditioners, shampoos. We have moisturizing creams, hair growth oils, and spiritual products, incense, crystal bowls. And you also can book for a reading, an angel prayer, or anything like that. Just go and check it out, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe. See y'all later.